Hello, Teemu from GuitarsNextDoor.com here. These 3 tricks that I'm going to reveal you are really powerful. I would say that these can make playing 2x more easier for you, especially if you are a beginner and have never heard about these. When I started playing, I had no idea about this, and when I learned this, real game changer material for me. And even if you are a more experienced player and have heard about this video can be a great refreshment for your memory. So let's get started with the first. The first one, it has everything to do with your thumb. And most beginners, and I when I started playing, I held my thumb like this when I played. And let's say that I want to make a reach from the 5th fret to 9th fret, and I hold my thumb like this. It's kind of a struggle, it doesn't feel smooth. But when you place your thumb at the back of the neck, kind of facing your middle finger like this, and then try the same reach, a lot easier, and you can even reach from 5th to 10th fret. Pretty easy. So if you hold your thumb at the back of the neck, it unlocks the full reach of your hand. And especially if you have small hands, this is a really great tip for you. And also this helps with paracords. Thumb at the back of the neck, facing your middle finger, way easier. And when you hold your thumb at the back of the neck, also you don't have to press the strings so hard. So that is a great thing to do. And also it forces you to use the tip of your fingers when playing, which is the correct and the most easiest way to play. But keep in mind that you don't always have to force yourself to hold your thumb at the back of the neck. So for example, if you are playing a C chord, and now you force your thumb at the back of the neck, it only makes playing harder. It feels really weird. So you don't have to always hold your thumb here, back of the neck. I said back of the neck like 100 times, but yeah. But experiment, do what works best for you. But keep in mind that especially if you are struggling with reaching different places on the fretboard, then the correct thumb placement at the back of the neck will help you definitely. Also it helps you to play more accurately, and also most likely you are able to play more faster too. Also, one thing, super quickly. If you found this helpful, destroy the like button. Second thing that you can do is a good posture. And now I'm going to talk about something guitar teachers and players are not talking about. Because when you have bad posture, you are crunching for example, your breathing is really shallow. And this can make your body to release stress hormone, cortisol. And this can affect your mood badly. And especially if you are practicing something a little bit harder, this can make you frustrate way easier, make you annoyed, just stop practicing completely. So this is why good posture is really important. Because when you are breathing fully, it enables you to play more, practice longer. That's why this is so powerful. So try to keep a good posture. Sit up straight and don't crunch too much like this. Of course, sometimes when we are playing down the fretboard, shredding a little bit, we crunch a little bit. I wouldn't worry about that too much, but overall, try to keep a good posture. And one thing that will help you with this, to make sure that your leg that your guitar sits onto, it's not pointing downwards. Because if it's pointing downwards, you probably start to kind of give pressure to your guitar to keep it on its place like this, and you force yourself to crunch. One way to make sure that your leg is not pointing downwards is to use kind of a footstool or box under your leg. I have this kind of a footstool that I bought for my computer chair. It's okay. You can use a box, or there are footstools that are specifically made for guitar players. You can check one article about those, which is on my website if you are interested about those. But yeah, place something under your leg to make sure that your leg is pointing a little bit upwards. Yeah, and this will make maintaining a good posture way easier. And what this does, you will be able to play longer, practice longer, and you will get better faster. And then the third thing that you can do and you should do. When I started playing, and when most folks start playing, and they have something a little bit faster and harder on their hands. Some kind of a little bit faster riff, for example. And especially me, when I was starting out, when I was trying to play something a little bit faster, it started to look like this. Making kind of a silly faces, trying way too hard, forcing it. And this doesn't make your playing better. It slows down your process, you are not learning to play correctly, and also you can sound pretty bad if you're doing that. And even to this day, I always try to remind myself about this, because I have kind of a habit of trying too hard when playing. Yeah, so I try to keep everything relaxed. I'm not trying too hard. Something like this. You can still have attitude in your playing if you want, but just don't try too hard. Don't force yourself. Be relaxed, try to feel the music you are playing, try to feel your guitar and the tones it's making. And this will help you a ton. You will learn to play correctly, you will sound better, and you will learn faster. So if this was helpful, please try the like button, subscribe for more, and if you enjoy this kind of videos, then also leave a comment or feedback too. And stay safe, and hopefully I will see you again soon.